So today we're looking at some more stuff with the Mod Dwarf, or the mod audio ecosystem in general, so Mod Duo, Mod Dwarf. And we're looking at this. Now this is the infamous Hip2B. It's sort of hard to read there, but it's there. The infamous Hip2B, which is a destroyer or extreme distortion. And it is quite an extreme destroyer distortion. One of my absolute favorite pedals on the mod ecosystem. Speaking of mod ecosystem, this was given to me by Mod Audio, so this is what you would call a sponsored video. They didn't ask me to make this video, they just gave me the Mod Dwarf and a Mod Duo as well. And if you want to find out more about the mod ecosystem, I'm going to put a playlist up at the end of this video and down in the description below. And there's a video up here, why not? On how it all works. Basically, it's a standalone unit, but you control it via the browser. This is in Google Chrome. You connect it via USB, and you control it there, and then stick it all in here, and then you don't need to connect it to a computer. You can just use it all as a standalone unit. Okay, so setup-wise, to begin with anyway, I'm going to use this guitar, which is the Pure Salem Guitars Cardinal, which is a lovely guitar. You can watch a full video of it up here, there. I'm pointing in the wrong direction, there. Lovely, lovely guitar. I'm going to start off with that. That goes via my Peterson Strobostomp HD tuner, which is always on the desk, into here, and then mono out of here into my Rev D20 behind me. Now that is set to clean and goes via, there's no speakers attached, this goes via the 2 notes direct output straight into my Audient ID44 interface and straight into Logic. And I'm using these IRs in the 2 notes thing. These are Celestion IRs. If you by any chance wanting to buy some Celestion IRs, there's an affiliate link in the description below. You don't have to buy the IRs I use. If you buy any IRs via that link, you're helping out the show. You're not paying any more. We're just getting a kickback from it. Now, yeah, so what is it, you may ask? So it's a destroyer of things. It's basically sort of a bit crusher, kind of extreme distortion kind of thing. You've got an up, down, octave, input gain, wet, dry mix, and output gain control. I don't totally understand how it all works, but it sounds really, really cool. So I thought I'll just show you this, right? I think this is free too. I don't think you have to pay for it. So this is, I think, one of the free plugins. Now this, just with the bridge pickup going straight into the Rev D20, it sounds like this. So the edge of breakup, I've got it set up. Now on here, it's a little bit hard to kind of see. You can control that. You get these sort of, you move that and then you get different lines here. It's easy if you click on a little gear, you see what you got here. And I think let's just look at presets, because some of the presets sound really good, and then we look at more of it. So this is what it sounds on Crackle. By the way, I also have the effects channel here. It goes into that, and then I've got the modulate and a gain control at the end. And the modulate I can control via this. I can turn it on and off here. So if I, for example, now with this particular sound, if I want some delay, it sounds like this. It's a nice gated sort of bit crush sound. Now let's check out all the other presets. Sputter. I love the gatedness of this glitchy octave. Now this is crazy. Pretty crazy. And then we've got the always and loud. It's fantastic. I love that. And then lastly, you've got NES bass, which works better on a neck pickup, and if you go up high. I don't know, whatever the Nintendo one is. Okay, now let's sort of try and work out what these things do, because some of them I'm not 100% sure of. The one thing I'm sure is you've got this octave control. So at the moment you're doing 2 octaves down. You can go only 1 octave down. Or no octave down. You've got the input gain, which is how clean or dirty you want it to be. So you've got, again, you can kind of hear it if we go to this. So you kind of like one of the gain controls. So now, for example, if we crank that again and go back down 2 octaves, then you've got the wet and dry mix. So you can blend in the dry. If you want any dry or no dry. And you've got the output gain, which again also, if you, let's go up the octave. I'm clipping a bit. So it's kind of like a volume, but there's also gain attached, I think. Let's turn, that's one of the reasons we've got this. Let's turn that down a little bit. Because you can clip stuff easily with this. You've got to, that's one thing you got to always check with all the mod stuff. You can clip output section. So you can see when it flashes red there, it's clipping. So it's kind of like a volume gain kind of thing. That's all somewhat understandable, right? Oh, need some output gain, don't I? Now we're getting to the point where it gets less intuitive. You've got up and down. Now up and down, basically if you set it at 0 in the middle, you've got the most normal sounds. As soon as you move them up, they kind of go away after a while. It becomes more gated. And if you go all the way up, it's so gated that nothing really happens. Same with if you go... Same if you go down. It gets more gated and like bit crushed, but I'm not sure what the difference between up and down is. But it's how you can get some really, really super gated. And if you go one up, one down, I'm not sure. One thing I really want to show you guys is this with lower tuning. So different guitar, I'll be back in a sec. And this is Halberd, my parts guitar, made together with the awesome Parts Caster concierge who made the body, Robert Graves with the neck, and a third or THRD tunable harmonic resonance device. So you can basically behind the bridge, that's the bridge behind the bridge, you can tune the notes behind the bridge. And 2 pickups by Mr. Glyn's pickups. This is the Drake, his sort of Doom pickup, and you can watch a full video on the Drake up here. And this is another pickup of his, but we won't use that side of it today. We're just going for the low tuning because it is in C standard with this lovely aluminium neck. And this is what it sounds like. And this is what it sounds like with crackle. For the amount of gain and stuff, there's a pretty good note definition kind of in these chords. It's great. I mean, that's that anyway. That's the infamous Hip2B. I think it's one of the coolest pedals. Sort of crazy out there fuzz, bit crusher things. It looks cool too. I wish someone would make this in real life. I wonder, is there anything like that in real life? Is there actual Hip2B? Is it just a plugin or is it an actual thing? Let us know in the comments below. And if there's anything else in the Mod Duo, Mod Dwarf ecosystem you want to see, more videos, let me know in the comments below as well. Big thank you to the awesome people at Mod Audio for letting me have access to just about anything I want in the Mod Audio ecosystem. And see you in the next one. Bye.